Hello and welcome. I wrote this narrative some time ago and I feel it's time to share it and get it off my chest after watching the recent events in my homeland of England, which is, in my opinion, heading to hell in a handbag. Back in my day, things were different. Ever heard that expression before? Okay, let's get real. You're probably thinking, great, another lecture on being a good person. Well, fear not, I'm not here to bore you with moralizing. This is more like a hilarious survival guide for navigating the treacherous waters of adulthood without capsizing. Because, let us face it, being a responsible, accountable, and dare we say it, honest human is harder than herding cats, especially in this crazy world. Now, what is the Great Disappearing Act, you may now be asking? If you have ever noticed how some adults might say, back in my day things were different, well, they were not just talking about hairdos and bell-bottoms. They were probably waxing poetic about something called responsibility, accountability, and integrity. Now, those words might sound as ancient as a rotary phone to some of you, but trust me, they used to be as common as selfies. Responsibility is like being the captain of your own ship. It is about steering clear of icebergs, making tough calls and owning up to your course. Accountability is the navigator, making sure you're on the right path and correcting course when needed. Moreover, integrity, that is the compass, always pointing you north, even when the storm clouds gather. Together, they are the unsung heroes of a well-lived life. So, where did this awesome trio go? Did they retire to a tropical island, sipping margaritas and laughing at us from afar? Well, not exactly. The truth is, they have been slowly fading into the background noise of our fast-paced, always connected world. It is like this. We have become so obsessed with likes, shares and followers that we have forgotten about the little voice inside that tells us right from wrong. We are more concerned about projecting the perfect image than being the perfect person. Moreover, let's face it, it is easier to blame someone else than to take responsibility for your own actions. Then there is the whole information overload thing. With news cycles spinning faster than a washing machine, it is hard to know what to believe. Fake news, echo chambers and filter bubbles have created a world where everyone is an expert, yet no one really knows anything for sure. This uncertainty makes it tempting to duck and cover rather than stand up and be counted. However, here is a kicker. Without responsibility, accountability and integrity, life becomes one chaotic mess. It's like trying to build a house on quicksand. Sure, you might get a few rooms finished, but eventually the whole thing comes crashing down. So, how do we bring these old school values back into fashion? Well, it starts with each one of us. We need to start taking ownership of our lives, our actions, and our mistakes. We need to be honest with ourselves and with others. Moreover, we need to start caring about something bigger than ourselves. It will not be easy, but it will be worth it. Because a world filled with responsible, accountable and honest people is a world worth living in. So, let us start rebuilding one brick at a time. Now, who is ready to be a captain, a navigator and compass all rolled into one? So there you have it, folks, the secret formula for not becoming a total dumpster fire of a human being. Responsibility, accountability and integrity. 3 little words that pack a mighty punch. They are the superhero trio of being an adult, swooping in to save the day when things get messy, which, let us be honest, it's pretty much all the time. Therefore, next time you're tempted to blame your dog for eating your homework or pretend you did not see that email, remember, your future self will thank you, or at least not haunt you in your dreams. Well, that is all for today's lesson in humanity. So, until my next video, it is a very cheerful goodbye from this grumpy old man. A man who has always tried to follow the rules, always been responsible, accountable, and as honest as possible. And finally, remember, if you cannot be good, at least be good at it. Bye bye.